Yeah, it's your turn. Let me see. Okay, boom, there we go. What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? Welcome to Ashley's Tribe to Wealth. It's been I did do a video the other day, and this one is gonna be a little different. I'm tapping in with the chosen ones as usual. You know what I'm saying? Into the collective in general. Anyone that's on their journey on their path to self discovery. Right now, this is something that is so loud in the world right now. It's all over social media, it's all over the internet. You see so many people tapping within themselves and waking up. People are waking up. I mean, it's been global. It's a lot going on in the world, and it's a lot of things that's going on that's outside of us that has nothing to do with us. You know what I'm saying? But of course, because we were born into this world, some are of the world, and we were raised and conditioned to um, attach things to us as if they are a part of us, and they're not. And that can be work, our family, um, different things, anxiety, fears, frustrations, anger, all of those different things. So as you can see, focus, direct, hit the target. Okay, so this one is going to be very specific for, and it could be for cross watchers. First of all, welcome to Ashley's Tribe to Wealth, y'all. I love you guys. I do this like, it's not a job. This is what I do. I, I long to, um, be more, how can I say it, knowledgeable about things so I continue my path. I don't allow anything to derail me or misdirect me. And if it does, because it do happen, it happens to the best of us. You know what I'm saying? And that's okay. You're gonna fall, you get back up. You're gonna get off track. You get back on track. You know what I'm saying? What comes to mind is the Book of Eli. Um, Somebody, you should go watch. Somebody, whoever watching this, should go watch the Book of Eli with Denzel Washington. Okay, this that can resonate with you right now. That can resonate with you right now. This is what I'm picking up on. Let me tell you guys first of all, because I know I probably have shared it with you guys before about me. So I am a medium, okay, a psychic, whatever you want to call it, wisdom, okay, witch, whatever you want to call me, whatever it is, that's fine. I really don't give a fuck because it really doesn't, I'm many things. You know what I'm saying? I am. And at this point, with all that I've seen and felt from doing the work, I don't give a damn what nobody got to say about nothing I do or who I am or how I say it or what I say. If you don't agree, go do your own research. Come up with your own, solution, or with your own, thoughts or theory or whatever the fuck. But I speak facts. I don't go off of what I believe in because I don't believe in shit. I go off of what I know. It's an inner knowing. Belief was made by the patriarchs. Okay, inner knowing is made up of my DNA. Knowing. Okay, so I stand on business. When I speak, I don't just speak out my ass. I can't do that. Okay, I'm divinely guided by source. Okay, I have a direct connection. So when I'm speaking, this is a safe line up over here. You know what I'm saying? And so we most definitely are protected, and I put a vortex around myself and the collective that's listening to this, to protect us from anyone who has ill intent towards myself or the collective. uh any evil eye, okay, I block it. They can't see us, they can't get to us. Okay, you have to know how powerful you are. You have to know how powerful the mind is. Okay, you over here, and you can be creating something way over here on the other side of the world. That's how powerful and creative we are. That's how creative our souls are. That's how powerful our souls are. And people do it all the time. Just like people put curses, that people walk around and put curses on each other all day. You know what I'm saying? By the things that they speak out of their mouths. You know, it's a trip because I'm gonna take my glasses off so y'all can see the girl, right? It's a trip because I had um I had visited some family members, and it's a trip because you have go on this path, on this journey. We have these different, so you have these different, you may have dreams, you may have visions. And for me, dreams are visions. I don't call dreams dreams, I call them visions. But so you guys can know what I'm talking about, I'm going to say it how the world knows it, right? um you may have those dreams and nudges, and then a week later or a month later or even the next day something has happened. So if this resonates, then I'm speaking to you, and this message is for you. Okay, these synchronicities, these numbers, which is synchronicities, these different things that's happening, it's like you keep getting confirmation that that you're special, that you're different. Okay, so you're being called to focus on what it is that you truly want. What do you want to do? What is your purpose? What have you been shown about yourself? What have you suck out within yourself? What have your higher self been communicating with you about? Because that's what you're doing right now. You are coming into union with yourself, right? This has never happened. This has never been done. So we're looking, we're having anxiety, and I'm gonna say we're having, you know what I'm saying, at times negative thoughts. Sometimes we're having overthinking. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this is what's happening. It's just different things that's happening, and it's almost as if, them people that be on drugs, and what's the is the brown stuff, right? Just think about it, right? Because I don't want to say too much. Um, the brown stuff. And it's certain drugs that you take that when you get off, you got to kick. You got to, you know what I'm saying? Your body got to, and some people don't make it. Some people actually go like to the other side because their bodies weren't strong enough to uphold what they already conditioned their bodies with all of those drugs. You know what I'm saying? So now that's what's holding the body up, the drugs. So once they um eliminate that, now the body is fighting against the body parts that hasn't been used and only has been used and has been corrupted by the drugs. Okay, follow me. So this is a part of spirituality, a part of, not spirituality, I'm sorry. This is a part of you moving forward in awakening, your self-discovery. You know what I'm saying? That's how it feels. And it gets scary. It gets scary as hell because you're seeing all of these things and you're trying to understand them as they're coming. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it's like good to fast. You know what I'm saying? And not off of just food. I'm talking about from the TV, and it's not about, it's half of what's, it's a little percentage, I would say 30% of what's on the TV, and uh another 30%, because there's so many different things, another 30% because of how, when you're watching these phones and the TV, how fast it's moving, your brain is not understanding that. You feel me? Your mind is not, your eyes see it, but your brain is still trying to understand everything that's going on. Okay, follow me, right? So let me finish saying what I'm saying. I'm gonna get into the message, right? I don't want to be rambling on, but it's all gonna come together, all right? Because it does, right? It's gonna make sense. You have to understand what you're doing this for. You have to focus in on, what am I doing this for? What, don't give up. Keep going. It gets harder before it get easy. But the few of the chosen ones that I'm talking, and it's very few, the few of the chosen ones that I'm talking to, you've came through a lot of that already. You know what I'm saying? Like, you literally are stepping on the number 4, which is balance. You know what I'm saying? You're balancing out, even though you are still having that kick. You know what I'm saying? You still kicking the different urges and the different things that's around you. I'm not surprised if some of the chosen ones that I'm speaking to now have relocated. You've changed your number. You've dropped a few family members. You didn't drop a few friends. You know what I'm saying? You didn't turn your back because it no longer serves you. You no longer resonates with that. You know what I'm saying? You're now vibrating at another height. You're vibrating at another height. You know what I'm saying? It's levels to it. So focus, direct your archer. Okay? Look the word up. A archer is, which is they actually have a sport for it now, but the bow and arrow, pulling it back. Now you've come to a a place where now you can do this shit in your sleep, really. But that don't mean it gets easier. You know what I'm saying? What it means is now it's time to double down, and all of this information that you've taken in, all of this information and all of this knowledge and wisdom that you've soaked in. It's time to see how to use it. How do I take this and apply it to the world? How do I apply it to help me, to help you, really, to help you? Because really, it's not like, okay, I'm gonna get on a video and start making videos, or I'm gonna go out and start feeding the homeless. That's cool, but what can it do to help you? Because this is something that you can, it's not about the money, but this is something that you can create wealth for your family. You've already broken a generational curse by doing the work. You've already broken generational curses by doing the work. And even if you have them relatives that hasn't changed, that does not mean that you have not cleared your bloodline. That does not mean that you have not cleared some aspect of your bloodline. But the chosen one that I'm talking to, every 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 line that goes through your lineage from way back, from lifetime to lifetime, because I'm looking at 3-4 like lifetimes ago, is what you're fighting for. And that's why the fight has been so severe. That's why the enemy has been so on your helmet. You know what I'm saying? That's why, and the enemy can be anybody. That's why they looking at you like that, because every time you go to a new height, your light shines brighter in the darkness. And if you want to turn that motherfucker off, you could turn it off and walk in the dark without the light. And they see that. You have to protect yourself. This is what I'm getting. You have to protect yourself. You have to show them that there is no fear in you. You didn't get here by fear. You may have had fear from the things that you were indoctrinated with, from the things that people said to you, because of the threats on your life that you felt in the motherfucking that you felt. Let me slow down now. What our grandmas do on the porch? Did they not rock? Let me tell you something. Every ancestor, every ascended master, source, source self. I'm gonna say source self because I don't want to put a gender on it. That masculine and that feminine energy that runs through everybody, not everybody, but everybody in their soul on this motherfucking earth, including the animals. They gonna learn. Look. Whew. Okay, so look, I'm not gonna keep going on. I'm gonna leave that right there, but we're gonna get into it again. But we're gonna get into these cards, y'all. Again, let me tell you something. This is not gonna resonate for everybody, but if it do, please like, share, subscribe. If I say something that can help someone else, send it to them. Tell them to come on, because we each one teach one, right? And we know now that the world is not what they said it was, right? We know that we were lied to. I'm talking to a few chosen ones, right? A lot of people ain't gonna resonate with this. You ain't gonna get it. You're gonna be like, what's she talking about? Don't waste your time, because I don't want to waste yours. You know what I'm saying? What Keisha Cole say? She said, don't waste your time, because I don't want you wasting mine. When I said that I was through with love, there he was, claiming that he sold my SOS. Then I said that I was saving myself for true love from within. I made that up. I made that part up. She said something else. She said from above, but she meant what I said. Let's get into these cards. Focus, 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 y'all. Focus. It's time to focus. Okay? They're saying it loud and clear. Okay? The message is coming through. Yes. So let's see. Ancestors, Mother, I thank you for protecting me and watching over me in the collective. Thank you for the message. Thank you for allowing me to be a vessel to speak to the collective. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to be here today and choosing me to be that direct communication line between the heavens and earth. It's time for us to claim our places. It's time for us to claim our rightful places here and now. Okay? I'm speaking to some chosen ones that's here and now. And yes, you are here on this earth, in this earth, but you are not from here. Okay? You're not from here. And you felt this since you were a child. You felt this since you were a teenager. You knew that you were different. You know? You always knew it. You always felt it. You always seen how you were treated differently than others. And you didn't quite understand it. Now you do. You know? Now you understand why all of this had to happen. Now you've accepted and you understand why this all had to happen. Let's see. Act. Act came out. I was like, I gotta hurry up and do this because the last two readings I did, Act, it was getting dark, and I'm like, that's not cool. And I be in my car doing it, and I need y'all to see these cards. And look at this, y'all. Pay attention. Pay attention to this. I cannot make this up. I cannot. I cannot. Justice. You are the not the peace treaty of the family. They want you to know that. So if that resonates with somebody, it's for you. You are not the peace treaty of the family. You are Oshun energy is coming through. Spirit energy is coming through, right? We got justice and act. It's time to stand on business. Okay? With all that you've learned, like I said earlier, it's time for you to speak up and speak out. Okay? It's not going to be you speaking to everyone. Everybody is not going to be able to be graced with your anointing, with your anointings. I can't say the word. With your anointings. Okay? You're anointed. You're anointed. But everyone's not going to have the privilege to understand what it is that you're saying and what you're bringing and what you're giving, what you've been given to give to this world, okay? But you are justice. You are walking karma, okay? So when you speak, they listen, okay? When you speak, but let me tell you, anyone from your past is what they're showing me right here. I see that shit. Anyone from your past will not understand you. They will not understand you. They will question you. They will shun you. They will stone you to death, okay? So those relationships is over. You're going to be wasting your time, and you're going impatient because of the lack of understanding from others. But it's not for everybody. This shit ain't for everybody. You have to understand that. And I want people to quit saying this shit is not for the weak. Quit saying that. I've said that before, but just quit saying that. This shit ain't for the weak. That's why they put us in place, because a lot of our relatives that we love so much that we had to leave behind, we had to leave them behind. That don't mean we can't go back and get them, but we had to leave them, and we might have to leave them for a substantial amount of time. And we can't turn back, because we have to. It's more than just. It's more than we're first of all, you're seeking justice for them by going seeking within yourself, right? You're seeking justice for them by going to seek within yourself, because you are a chain breaker, okay? You are your family's chain breaker. You are not here for no reason. I can be talking to someone that's 32, 34, 35. Your birthday can be in August 9th or August 7th, in September. June and May just came through. You've been given, look at this card right here. You've been given, you see how this sword is coming down? And it's like she's taking it. The way that she's taking it, if somebody handed you something, of course they would have handed it to you with the knife up, right? But that's this worldly shit. They handed it to her the way that they handed to her, right? In the spiritual realm, because it's different. It's way different the way things is handled. If you're a chosen one, and the very few that I'm speaking to, you know what I mean, because not only do you know uh the worldly laws, but you also know the universal laws, right? That's the shadow work that we go through, and along the way we learn. We in school. Let me ask you something. When you being tested, do you hear yourself really in here? When you being tested and you don't even know. See, and now I know when I'm being tested. And I be having to just like because now I'm aware. Now I'm present right here. That's the only thing that matters, is right here and right now with us. Where you are CEO, I'm talking to a CEO. Okay? You running the whole company. You overseeing everything. You can see everything. Can't nobody get nothing past you. So if you gotta fire, denote, whatever it is that you gotta do, you need to immediately do it and act on it, because now the position that you hold, you've been given, you've been given the keys. You've been given the sword of life. You've been given the water of life. You've been given everything that everybody need on this motherfucker. And everybody not going to take it. Everybody not going to understand it, but it ain't for everybody. You put it out there, but you're going to know. You're going to know. You're going to have an inner knowing. You ain't finna be wasting your time no more on explaining shit to people. You're not going to be wasting your time no more on overthinking. You're not gonna waste your time no more, because you now understand who you are. You know how powerful you are. You see the synchronicities. You see all this shit adding up. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing my YouTube video.